Welcome back everyone and welcome to World of Warship and next patch. Wargaming very much would like to give you the information about heavy and a light cruiser at the same nation, same tier. It will be bigger than ever. I repeat, same tier. If that ship it's a heavy or a light cruiser, it will be very different in armor. And let's talk about Dallas, the tier 6 Dallas 16 over here, this part 25, 16 and 25 and 16 in pretty much everywhere beside this part which has 89. Basically means that if a destroyer would aim at you, the only places the destroyer will do shatter and do 0 damage without IFHE, this part turrets. Everywhere else you do full damage even if you are a destroyer. Of course, if you are a battleship you have no problem whatsoever and you cannot bow tank. Now let's go for the next one, the heavy big brother from the same nation, Pensacola. What do you know? 25 millimeters. I understand she has a huge damn superstructure, but everywhere it's 25. There isn't any place beside the superstructure which is lower. So if you are, let's say, a destroyer which and does not have IFHE, you need to hit for the superstructure, otherwise you will do 0 damage. And same story if depending on some French battleship and some other, you can bound tank, you can stay here, for every battleship, some battleships you can bound tank. On the other hand, you're kind of a big concealment 13.7 without captain, and you're only a tier 6. It's alright, I believe, guys. I have no idea about the Indianapolis, but for the Pensacola it's definitely a huge damn buff from 16 to 25 millimeters, as you can see here. And we are not done yet. We are going to New Orleans, which will become in the next patch a bad boy, a real nasty bad boy, which will have, once again guys, 25 millimeters all over the place. There isn't any place beside the superstructure, and the superstructure, guys, without saying too much, it's not a whole lot. I mean, let's take this away. You're not a big ship, you're not a Pensacola, you're a small tiny ship with pretty damn good concealment at 10.8, which makes her one of the stealthier tier 7 cruiser, which is good, real damn good. I do believe she deserves. But what I'm trying to say once again, guys, this bad boy in armor, it's a huge difference versus other light cruisers. I'm talking about heavy cruisers 25. And if we are going to Tech 3, let's see if we can get the Helena at tier 7. 16, of course, 16 all over the place beside on the top, but her big huge damn sides 16. So you see what I'm trying to say, guys. It's now where you can decide very much the difference between a light and a heavy cruiser. A heavy cruiser, guys, will have of course better armor. But now let's go for another type of nation. I'm just want to compare this ship versus any other. Okay, there are a light cruiser like Bugioni and Shorts, I do believe. Yeah, 16. Over here is 20, but 20 it's not enough to destroy. A destroyer can still hurt you. Most of the tier 6, 5 destroyers, they have enough with 21 millimeters penetration. It can still hurt you. And Chapayev, just want to see. Okay, now we jumped. So light cruiser, they have this 25 bow and all over the place 25. Only at tier 8. Let's talk about the Japanese one. Let's go to the Japan. And of course they are all heavy cruisers, but I very much like to see what's going on with Aoba and Miyoko. Aoba and Miyoko have, oh lord, now I see a different. The Pensacola only receive a buff, a bow and stern. The Aoba also has a crappy armor beside here, which is 25. How about Miyoko? Oh man, even Miyoko. Alright. Okay guys, now I see the pattern. And same story guys with York test 3. We are going for York. But before we go into York, we are going for Germany. I just want to show you guys, York is definitely a heavy cruiser. Nürnberg, it's a light cruiser. So not all ships receive this armor buff, but because Nürnberg it's a light cruiser, has 16 and 20, and we are going for York, and York is a heavy cruiser. Voila, we have 25 all over the place beside the superstructure. So guys, what I mean is that simple. If you're a destroyer, you have to keep that in mind, that York and Pensacola most, not all, most of heavy cruisers, especially from US heavy cruisers like New Orleans, they have so much armor in the next patch. You cannot pen them if you do not have IFHE. You need to aim for a superstructure or you do 0 damage. Yes, that is correct guys. You will do 0 damage to York and New Orleans. They are really buffing those two ships from 16 to 25. Pretty nice, right? So let me know in a comment below what you think about all those changes. I do believe it's welcome for, I mean, they are so squishy and they do not have heal. So remember that guys, that earlier they were so squishy, even a destroyer could pen them for days and they could not recover nothing back, because York and New Orleans does not have any heal whatsoever. Not even Cleveland had a heal for tier 8, so you all do have to jump all the way to tier 9. But guys, without saying too much, a very welcome change for a huge buff to Pensacola. She kind of needed guys, literally. And New Orleans, which I do own New Orleans. It's a small beast, seriously. Sure, you know, don't have the best DPM, but you definitely have great AP guns. They can hurt real bad, and I like the US AP, you know, super heavy AP shells. And she's a tiny small cruiser. She's a very stealthy one, and I like her a lot. So guys, let me know in the comment below what you think about all those changes to all those 3 ships. I do believe it's welcome. You know, they already changed for tier 8, so this is very surprising that we're going to decide to buff heavy cruiser US line in particular. Yes. From 16 to 25, which basically you can actually stay bow on versus some AP shells from some battleship, and definitely all 203mm guns. You will bounce all day long as they don't aim for a superstructure. Have a good one guys, take care and bye.